Welcome back, and joining us on the show now is Avantika Saraogi. She's promoter and business lead new initiatives at Balrampur Chini. Avantika, hi, welcome. You know, it has been a long association with Mr. Vivek Saraogi. His insights on the sector have been huge. How does it feel joining the company at the position that you do?
Thank you, Manisha, for having me on the show. Honestly, it feels quite surreal to be on here as well and to be tutored by the best, as you said. I think I don't have words, honestly, to express what I do feel.
All right, let's get to business then. And Avantika, this is the crushing season in full. We do understand that nearly 700 sugar factories with a capacity of 340 lakh tons are on the work right now. What is the sense with Balrampur Chini? What kind of numbers, realizations are you guys looking at?
So I think we are geared up for a really, really positive season ahead. As we've mentioned before, we expect a further 10% rise in cane availability, while already having a 15% rise the previous year. So this will reflect, of course, in turnover as well as profits, because we would have better, asset utilization. Also, having said that, the cane is very healthy and it's disease-free, insect pest-free. We've worked on it for the last 4 years really hard, so we expect better recoveries as well. So better crushing with better realizations. I cannot, of course, pinpoint exactly how much at this point, but we expect a good year ahead.
You know, in the past couple of years, Avantika, sugar has been in a sweet spot. The kind of support that we've seen from government, the ethanol story has played quite well too. So when it comes to your company, what is the kind of ratio that you look between sugar and ethanol? What side are you bending?
So, of course, this year, sugar is the flavor. The prices are good. We expect a production from the country of somewhere around 30 million tons with Indian demand pegged at around 28 million tons. So that's pretty neck to neck with a slight increase in the buffer, which is probably good for national interest. So we expect sugar to remain at a high. So we are also sort of bending that way. But having said that, the ethanol program is what has revived this industry. It's also what has revived cash flows for most of UP as well. So we are still expecting a 33% revenue from the ethanol sector. In terms of Balrampur, even more specifically, with the increase in cane quantity, as mentioned before, we actually we expect to get 50% more production of ethanol this year, because the capex as well, which we completed last year and commissioned in December 1st of last year, will now run fully in full swing this year. So we are able to use that capital better, and we have been able to increase the cane quantity. So even ethanol is in a sweet spot for us if we really talk about it.
It clearly is. So, Avantika, how was the September quarter? How has the year been? What is the kind of revenue growth that you're looking at, and what kind of expansions are in pipeline?
So for this year, we will for the first time experience the fruit of the previous capex. We went from 520 KL to 1050 KL in 1 year. So this time we'll see the benefits of that. And in the future, as per cane availability in our areas, I think we are quite prepared and happy to have organic expansions and growth as per requirement. But we just want to wait out this year to see the real fruit of what we have spent already last year.
Clearly that. Avantika, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for detailing all that about the sector and the company as well. And we absolutely hope to see more of you going forward.
Thank you so much for having me, Manisha.
Thank you. And with that, let's head for a very short break. But when we come back, we'll talk more stock-specific action within the equity markets after this break.